Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. We are...
Gone.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Alex has given this one a miss today. We have Lawrence.
Hi.
We have,
I'm dying of pain.
we have Gorg.
That is me, apparently.
We have an Iffy for precisely 2 minutes before he fucks off.
I'm like Apollo. I won't be leaving in a couple of weeks. I'll be leaving in a couple of minutes.
I should leave in a few minutes. And we have me. I'm Rob, I record.
He sucks.
I believe I read this line last episode, so... Boop. Fish? What does it matter? What relevance does it have to the case? Cease
pretty
this
fucking
stalling
hungry,
with inconsequential questions. Stop delving into the depths of the orca's stomach and delve into the case instead.
Objection.
Objection. I feel like having sushi tonight, Blackwell.
Wait, there seems like a small inconsistency. But it's an issue of great importance, I think.
Alright, George, go.
What are
George's
you
team.
driving at, Mr. Wright?
The whack is back.
The whack has returned.
How could the fish disappear? Somebody must have eaten it. So who came to the show stage and ate all this fish?
My bad.
I knew you were hungry, but not to this level, you fucking thief. I think I might have a pretty good idea. And their name is George.
John Cena. Sorry.
Look, we kept offering it to every NPC we found. Someone was bound to eat it.
Can't believe George is an NPC.
Yes.
Well, I believe there must have been a visitor to the show stage that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice.
Visitor? Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect at this 11th hour? If you utter more of your careless remarks, Taka won't look favorably upon it.
It's a
It's the 11th hour is my favorite episode of Doctor Who. So fuck you. And I'm planning to utter any careless remarks. Her remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't know yet.
Just believe.
Don't worry, boss. If Tucker comes this way, I'll fend him off.
Can't believe Athena's gonna fend off Bird Iffy.
She's learned anti-bird jutsu. Really specific. Don't worry about it. We try to keep your remarks careful.
Apparently the anti-bird jutsu isn't all that effective.
I'm sorry, but she
It
does
worked
not
on
have the
Robin
magic
Hood.
spell plummet.
Somehow all this fish disappeared.
Somehow Palpatine has returned.
Unlimited bitchiness. Somebody must have visited the show stage. But who? Who could have done it? This was the visitor to the show stage.
We know it was Rifle.
Guy, some penguin with a gun.
And then I pulled out my rifle.
Well,
I
you
believe
can't spoil your
Rifle the Penguin visited the show stage.
First an orca, now a penguin.
Alright, Lawrence,
Why would
am
you
I...
be saying
Okay.
anything like...
I
Sorry, what?
was about to say, am I doing this or are you doing this?
Well, I mean, if I don't do him, I do nothing.
Fair enough, go on.
Why would you be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during the wee early morning hours. Do ye have any proof Rifle visited the show stage? If you be a lawyer of any sort, show me your evidence.
I'll have you know Phoenix is a lawyer of sugar.
Not the exact same voice as Alex's, but hey, pirate.
The bottom of Rifle's feet were pink for some reason. That fact is a clue that Rifle was indeed at the show stage. I have to present that piece of evidence to connect Rifle to the show stage.
We get it. We have evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage.
Now to prove I'm a lawyer worth my sugar.
You salt sugar?
The salt sugar.
I was gonna say sweet ass, but I'm like,
That too.
take that.
Oh my, what a cute little sign. Look at all those adorable stars. It says you can turn this in for a big chocolate bar.
I'm gonna do it right now.
I'm gonna take that back. These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckler painted the sign. In the early mornings hours of the 20th, she left the sign at the show stage to dry. Miss Rhymes got denied the sign from Miss Buckler while the paint was dry.
Dying.
I can't believe someone died on that raft. Aye, that be true, but what be your point?
On this sign is proof the rifle visited the show stage.
Proof of the penguin's visit? I'm afraid I don't see it. Where is this proof that the penguin visited the show stage? Please point it out. My vision isn't great.
Dora,
Rock.
Dora, the explorer.
Rock.
Rock. You pansy. A couple of the pink starfish are shaped a little differently from the others.
You're right. They look almost like little leaves.
Rachel had pink paint on the bottom of her feet.
No, it's actually blood from Danganronpa because they, for some reason, make it pink.
Exactly.
And
She
with all-
murdered everyone. These
It's
little
called
leaf
rifle.
shapes on the sign are actually rifles' footprints.
The reason they make it pink in Danganronpa is a hemophobia filter. It's quite normal to have hemophobia filters. So usually what they do is they either make it black, which makes it hard to discern what it is, or they make, or as Danganronpa does, they make it bright pink, so it looks like paint.
It's Pepto Bismol.
Yeah, it's because the color of the blood apparently tends to be what's unsettling for some reason. I'm not quite sure how that works, but
I mean, it is dark red. So,
it's a very particular color. You don't really get that on anything else.
Yeah, I mean, it is like a very specific color.
Yeah, no, one sec. I need to start the good shit. Rifle made these footprints by walking on the sign before it was dry.
Disclaimer: Iffy does not, in fact, take drugs.
No, my,
Now, as far as we know.
my nose got dry.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cute little pink penguin prince.
The judge is focusing on what's really important here.
Of course.
Oh, there are footprints. What of them?
Marlon Rams was watching over the sign at the show stage while the paint dried.
Good shit job there, apparently.
During that time, the penguin paid a visit. The most dastardly of the Batman villains, of course. According to the TED data system. You know, that rifle ate something that morning on the 20th.
The dead data system.
Most likely, rifle ate the fish meant for oil that was at the stage show. Stage show. Fuck you.
The night before the show.
Exactly, inanimate motion in the sky.
George not letting this joke die.
I mean, you yelled at us for doing it. George has to do it.
You can't fight George. You know that.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a George crime.
No, that's the problem. We did fight. That's the thing.
Actually, you won. Orla's snack was a small quantity of fish. Even a penguin would have eaten it.
What? How do you pronounce that?
Begad!
To God.
Begad, rifle eat all us fish. Who be ye to say rifle eat all us fish? She could have picked up food anywhere. But that doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage.
To be fair,
After all,
his model
I
is
helped-
always throwing fish, and there's fucking fish everywhere.
It's true. After all, I had to help move Skull Rock. It could have been moved without me. Couldn't, sir.
Witness claims he never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction?
Well, Mr. Rhymes and Rifle were at the show stage the night before the show, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. So where could Mr. Rhymes have been at the time?
He was doing
Right,
fine.
Dono. If you aren't up to the task, I could disprove this witness's testimony for you.
Wow.
Well, even Prosecutor Blackall saw she would be declared guilty. Can't let him interrupt this line of reasoning.
Meanwhile, me interrupting this line of reasoning.
Yo, Black.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Well, shit,
No,
the audience
apologies.
member has a point. I'm leaving here, Judge.
Wait, you can't leave. You're a prisoner.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I've got something really unimportant to say to throw off your line of reasoning.
Oh, no.
Let's try to figure out how things looked when Rifle came onto the show stage.
Water.
Mr.
Too
Rhymes
much
was at the stage, keeping an eye on Orla and the sun.
And we know it must be true because he helped move the skull rock.
Penguin.
And Rifle came in and walked over the side.
And he killed Marlon Rhymes, like pushing him into the pond.
Wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice Rifle if he was right there?
Now let's think about where Mr. Rhymes could have been. Was there a place in the show stage area from which Rifle could have been seen? Do you see the stage show, people watching?
Presumably, it would be the
man.
water.
What? Inside of the pool? But you're right. If he was inside of the pool, he wouldn't have noticed Rifle. So are you saying Mr. Rhymes was underwater the whole time Rifle was eating?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, not underwater. He was floating above it, like Jesus H. Christ.
Oh,
Now
man.
think about what he was trying to do. The answer is clear. Now I'm finally starting to get the whole picture.
Just like yesterday, must you two always be whispering to each other?
What they call
How
it.
much you jelly?
Why don't you admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere?
I mean, we resourced to a parrot and it worked.
Objection. Well, I don't know about that.
Birds!
The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle is such a small inconsistency. But the key point that proves Mr. Rhymes was trying to do.
The penguin is a key point.
Keep lady.
Look at section 6, terminal C, and read the blueprint there.
Soji's pool is very deep. Even if Rifle came to visit while Mr. Ryan was at the bottom of this pool, he wouldn't have never noticed Rifle. Or my gun.
Sorry. Drinking.
Or he's gonna be out of water for a short time while sustaining damage, dumbass. But if they're out of the water for a long time, they weaken and eventually die. Read your pamphlets, kids. In order to kill all of Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. And while the pool was drained of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. So she's pool is about 60 feet deep, 65 feet deep, just like York Pool. Without water in the pool, a person could be made to fall 65 feet. Mr. Probs.
Mr. Probs.
Welcome, the new character, Marlon Probs.
No, it's Palmer's Probs.
Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. If he continued with his plan to kill Orla, how would he dispose of Mr. Shipley's body? He devised a plan to kill two birds with one skull rock.
What? How?
Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. He then had Miss Buckler move the rock and the body together.
Silence!
No.
And the witness made the defendant do this somehow without arousing her suspicion.
That's right. Mr. Shapley told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in the new show. Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. But Mr. Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take and hire the prop for the new show. The night before the show. Mr. Rhymes then manipulated Orla using her singing and lifesaver tricks. The fuck?
No.
Oh, that's kind of wacky.
Is it?
There's like a little bit of pixels at the top of the game that made it look like there was a fucking smudge on my screen.
I see a mouse. I see Rob's mouse.
Yeah.
It might have been Rob's mouse. I think he hit at the top. It looked like a smudge. Anyways.
It's not captured on the recording, but you can see my mouse on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
The fuck?
He schemed to have Orla find the body while Mr. Plume would be standing witness.
As Orla acts like a house cat and brings Madame de Plume a present.
He saddled Orla with the false charge of murder so that Orla would be put down.
What?
Like that. He just pissed himself.
I think he leaks blood.
Yeah, I think he leaks blood out of his holes.
I think he pissed himself.
He pissed blood.
You should get that checked.
You should get yourself checked, Your Honor.
Pissed blood out of his shoulders.
I think you're hallucinating.
So the fact that the witness didn't see the penguin.
So that when Rifle was at the show stage, Rams putting the body in the rock. At the bottom of the pool, that is.
Who would have thought the presence of a penguin could prove the witness's actions?
It's working just a little further now, and Sasha will be proven not to.
Silence! If you think you've won this battle, you are sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that the witness could manipulate the orca. Witness, can you control the orca's actions?
Of course not. What kind of build be that? I'm but a simple animal keeper.
I mean, that's fucking stupid, because literally, can you do the thing that will get you in crime? No. No, I can't.
If my memory serves, did you say his theory was based? I didn't hear the rest of that.
He did say his theory was based. I was gonna make the joke, but Jordan.
Wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca?
She's the only one who's based.
When Phoenix realizes he's not cringe.
No, I mean he is cringe.
The judge's blade is sharper than the lawyer's. If you wish to do battle with a witness, you'll need a honed blade. Where is your sword of evidence that Marlon Rhymes could manipulate the orca?
Man, he just fucking got his head wrong. Also, look at Marlon right there. Just fucking big
It's gonna
fish.
go off before the time he gets to sell it.
I know. Well, he's eating it, is what he's doing.
He's probably gonna eat it, yeah.
He's gonna eat it again, George.
Pepper's doing it here.
Are you gonna eat that?
He can't eat that
Can
fish.
I? No. Rhymes had to have manipulated all her in order for his plan to work. But how can I prove it?
Well, it appears this line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
We need to
You're
steal that line for
unsustainable.
something at some point. This line of reasoning has become unsustainable. It's such a really roundabout way of saying someone's going down the wrong end.
Your Honor, I am unable to locate the being that asked for your opinion.
Well, it appears I was mistaken.
Excellent.
Line.
Sorry, did you say my name?
He's called Achoo.
Well, that analyzed the hearts of all kinds of people.
Yes.
I have enough experience to see when I look into your heart that you haven't given up.
What are you looking at people's hearts for?
You're-
Gosh.
Because you're out here
this-
collecting Pacific
No.
clams at 4 a.m. Never give up.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
So that objection was my way of speaking up for your heart. Without the collecting Pacific clams.
Yeah, I just objected on no grounds. That's allowed, yeah.
Anyways, if he's not probably gone to go eat, so
Has he?
I believe so.
Has he just run off?
That,
Alright.
that was his family recording.
Okay. She's right. Why would I become a lawyer again? Only to give up. I have to keep fighting. Athena, thank you. With your
I
help,
must go. My people need me.
Yeah, no, I
figured.
figured that was the case. You're right.
with your help, I've remembered that I have a different voice actor. I've remembered the old, right voice.
Looks like Phoenix is actually looks like Phoenix is
The right voice? Does that mean the other one's the wrong voice?
Your Honor! I'm not finished with presenting my argument.
Your voice has changed, Phoenix. Now I know you're serious. You
Well,
have
now I'm gonna
anything?
have to kick out my courtroom because you can't change voice actors mid-session.
Do you have
Guilty.
anything else to ask this witness?
You've cross-examined all the witnesses and presented all your evidence.
I haven't presented your mom, Blackwell.
All the witnesses? I don't think so. I haven't
Boy,
cross-examined
mum's
the most
insane.
important one, the central figure in both cases. The central figure. The one involved in not only the case a year ago, but this current case too. I've never called her as a witness, but it's time to do so now.
Who are you talking about? I demand you tell the court immediately.
I demand. Orca.
Who is this central figure in both cases?
Or a Shipley! The defense calls the central figure in both cases, Orla the Orca!
I'm gonna cross-examine the Orca.
You intend to cross-examine an orca?
Cross-examine an Orca? You must be adult. It would be impossible, I say. Said I.
Silence! This absurdity is beyond the pale. How do you expect to question an orca, a creature incapable of speech?
You're incapable.
Objection! Orla is intricately involved in this case. I have every right to cross-examine her.
I have a right to do as you suggested, Blackwell.
Besides, even if she can't speak, I think cross-examining her will be invaluable.
Oh, the voice has changed again.
It was the old voice. I'm referencing it. It's fine.
Wait, you're doing
Leave me
the
alone,
old
you
voice?
dick. Yeah, the old voice.
Why are you doing the old voice?
Because he remembered it.
I can't believe you.
God,
did
follow the
old voice.
meta-narrative, Lawrence. Fuck.
I feel like you did.
Very well. Do what you will, then. But if you fail to garner anything from this little exercise with the orca, I hope you realize the reward for your efforts will be the defendant's guilty verdict. I'm ready and
So I
confident.
guess it's fine.
So, cross-examining Orla, huh? That was a bold move, boss. Now all we have to do is figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla.
That's right. Now it's Orla's turn to help us save Sasha.
An orca defendant yesterday. An orca witness today. This is truly unprecedented.
Actually, we've
I
had a
know.
parrot witness.
I mean, it's a killer whale. And I'm a quarter Welsh. You're gonna bring that in here?
I'm going to leave now. You're Phoenix Wright. I'm done with your bullshit.
It seems like I have two voices too. But even though this is highly unusual, I'm prepared to allow it. Bailiff, ready the witness telecast. Again. We'll have a 10-minute recess while the telecast is being set up. I could go for a coffee.
Guys, I'm gonna fucking need it.
I like how they don't even like question the madness of like cross-examining Orca, other than yeah, they are connected, but come on.
I
Bit
mean,
weird, but we'll allow it.
the judge did let cross-examine a parrot.
Yeah, but he can talk.
Yeah, but we had to fight for that cross-examination by assuming that by taking an enemy prosecutor incredibly literally when they suggested something in obvious jest.
I mean, yeah. Don't make jests if you don't want to get fucked.
Honestly, you can't pull that shit. I made that in jest. I don't give a fuck. You said it.
You said it. I have a right to know what you said, Your Honor. He says that he can't take T-vaccines.
Leave it to you to think something like calling Orla Mr. Right.
Well, she's the only one who knows all the answers after all. I just talked to Pearls and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine, and my voice appears to have gone away. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes whoa, what the hell was that? How Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla.
What were you gonna say?
No, it's just the voice decided to form an accent.
You're right, Mr. Right. That's the new old voice. If we put Mr. Rhymes and the Orla together, maybe
We'll
we
make
can
the
get
new
kind
voice.
of. Maybe we can get some kind of fusion. Sorry,
You go, Sean.
the voice change. I had Yu-Gi-Oh on my mind. My bad.
You go, Sean.
And I can't forget about that strange set of prints of Rhymes either.
Ah, son of a bitch. I really appreciate you trying to save both Anna and me.
No, you gotta do fish pun. Son of a fish.
Son of a fish!
Read the thing. It's like Eela's quite unlike. I had no idea Marlon hates Anna like that. I feel like I've been shot by a torpedo ray.
Oh god.
Oh,
I guess I
Alex,
gotta
not
do it. Unless George wants it, but I guess I gotta do it.
One sec.
Cool. Boss, he would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him.
Perfect.
Gorg coming in clutch.
Oh, Mr. Plume. You've been here the whole time. Yes, I came here to make a declaration of war.
We're at the end of the case. What declaration of war are you fucking making?
You didn't understand the greater geopolitical consequences of this situation.
Don't you realize that your
And this
actions
game,
have
it is out of scope for this game.
A
But now it is
declaration.
relevant.
A declaration of war?
No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Even if that truth goes against what I wrote in the killer whale.
Will it be called the killer whale?
So your declaration of war
Is being fucking honest.
Actually, if he's not here, but that's too.
Oh god. Alright, fine.
I don't remember. Was he Christopher Walken? Was he doing Christopher Walken?
Christopher Walken.
I don't know what the truth is. Not even about what happened a year ago.
All of our tendencies have thrown out of whack.
Dr. Crab, what the fuck is wrong with your voice?
Azura died right in front of my eyes. I would like to see you talking about your voice. What the fuck do you call that? In the courthouse right there. Anyways, in the middle of a pirate show, the night before, might I add, she suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. I have no clue if this is correct.
It's
the orca
not.
was singing a song.
It's
And
not
started
wrong.
headbutting. I'm trying. Okay, fair enough. Azura over and over.
It's so here's the thing. Christopher Walken naturally sounds incredibly weird. So
My bad.
has a very specific accent, and yours has the same feel to it. So I presume it works.
Fair enough. Finally, the orca took Azura in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Just before she died, Azura was holding on her chest in obvious pain.
She was holding her chest? Wait a minute.
Well, she wasn't exactly holding anything else.
Could it be? I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either.
What?
I think the cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition.
Heart condition? What heart condition? I've never heard anything about it.
Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield Clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did.
What? Azura had a heart condition too? I guess wrong. I guess she hid it from everybody. Just like I did. So that means... the orca was innocent a year ago too!
It's just a theory,
fucking
but
slap that bitch.
I think the orca headbutted Azura to check on her. And then did the lifesaver trick to rescue her.
So there was no need to put the orca down after all.
So, you really did intend to put Orla down?
No, Jack and I were against such a thing from the start.
You said they were going to euthanize the orca.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule. It's not a poison, but a sleeping drug, right?
That's right, even if Orla attacks someone. Or even if the sensor for dangerous animal control depends to be put down. I never, ever had any intention of killing her. I did not kill my wife, I swear. I mean the orca. Yeah, I didn't kill the orca either. I would use sleeping drugs to make her look like she was dead, and then set her free. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules.
That's why. I never considered the possibility that the poor woman's death was illness.
She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong.
I simply want to know the truth.
Edgeworth, is that you in a skin suit?
I
mean,
Just hear like random shredding noises.
I need to go.
I must go. I have an Uber Eats order to deliver.
This is why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper.
Marlon Rhymes?
The very same. That day, my client called me to ask to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness that.
He wanted you to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't read that line for some reason.
Sorry.
Why did you decide to tell us this?
My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of truth. I could not allow that.
Wait, sorry, the killer, is that you?
I will be watching you to see how all this unfolds. Good luck to you, blue and yellow duo.
I can't believe Shelly the killer's back. She fucking shot us!
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we're dead now. Game over.
Oh, no witnesses.
She only fired one shot, but it ricocheted and hit both of us somehow.
Oh no, I'm just thinking of the stupid Santa thing.
Now I'm thinking of the stupid Rango thing where he killed like 5 people with one bullet.
Killed 7 people
in a lot this week.
7 people with one. Oh no, what is it? It was 6 people, and the last one died of a completely unrelated illness.
Happens.
Yep. That's quite the bombshell. She just dropped in so casually too.
That woman really is a free spirit.
That's polite. Did you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer? And you'd expose any secret if it would help save Sasha.
I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer.
Well, I just want you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium's secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song.
The orca's song, huh? What could he be hinting at?
Oh, Mr. Wright. Looks like it's time.
Alright, let's go back in.
Don't hit the head of the ceiling on the way out.
You got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together. Partners in crime. I mean, not in crime, but you know what I mean.
Bacon double deluxe as well.
But if it wasn't crime, we'd be great at crime.
Fine girl. Okay,
I'm glad you got that reference.
Yeah, nobody else will get, but me. Maybe me. I don't think George was there for it.
George literally laughed at the joke.
I don't think I was there, but I've read a description in Discord.
Mm.
The court will now reconvene. Is the witness, Aura Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready?
Orla Shipley.
Aura.
Well, the Orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on.
Murder! Oh, just as adorable as yesterday.
I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions.
Well then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness?
With great difficulty, Your Honor. I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me.
Oh god, if he's usually Pearl.
Oh god.
Hello, everyone.
That young lady. I did meet her once before. I did meet her. Didn't I meet her once before?
Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
The Alzheimer's is kicking in. I'm sorry.
Literally 7 years ago.
Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend.
Well. Didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady?
Lovely long.
Oh.
You better be having impure thoughts, Your Honor.
No interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination.
No one's in a bad mood.
Mr. Wright, this is all your fault. Why are you dawdling?
Oh, I'm just perched.
How is this my fault?
The court will now hear the testimony of Aura Shipley.
How
Give
Orla
us
was
your
manipulated.
Give you the greatest testimony.
I was there, counting the audience, every single one of them, seeing how many bodies I could body. Arr! Anyways, I reckon if I flipped out backwards, I could have caught 2 of them with my mouth before landing. The captain, though, he would be quite tough.
I mean, he gave me fish once. I saved him for last.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Do you seriously intend to cross-examine the orca?
I don't know, do you
Gave a
seriously
testimony,
kill
didn't
the
it?
cuts?
Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir.
Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking.
I feel like I'm taking
is.
cocaine again.
It appears this will be another one of those times.
Where's my
He's giving me the
beer?
go-ahead. I'd now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully Orla will have some kind of reaction.
Fine by me, but not what happened, I tell ye.
This one looks tasty. Mr. Rhymes was right. Nothing happened.
Guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her?
Video.
Right to know. I hope you realize that if you can't prove with this cross-examination how Rhymes controlled the orca, your defendant will be declared guilty immediately. Yes, I realize that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks.
Please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Looks like Theme Trunks.
Right, I might need some help here, because this is an actual cross-examination of fweet.
I mean, to be fair, I think you're supposed to at some point present the video or the TV phone. Because I think that TV phone would work because you're supposed to prove that if he has access to the videos of the Hawk's tricks, you can prove that maybe the video can make it do tricks.
Yeah, someone's boyfriend has videos of her using a whistle to make the orca do tricks.
I don't know if we have to present on the. I don't think we have to present on the specific statement. I think we can just.
Let's press
present it.
at the very least.
Miss Shipley, I'm afraid fweet is not going to get us anywhere.
This is your plan of action.
If you are incapable of interpreting Orca's speech, this entire exercise is folly.
You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. Alright, girl. What you gotta say? Let me hear it. Someone understands me? That's odd. Okay.
Do you like my clap? My clap?
Protect me, lawyer, and you will live when the day of reckoning comes. How's that? Orla, you're such a cutie.
Right, dunno.
Oh, this shit.
Surely you don't intend to continue this farce.
I feel like we missed. I think there's like a one line I remember in the previous case. I think we missed it. Like
I do,
where
Miss
think-
Shipley. Please continue with your testimony.
I just like in the previous case. I think there's a point where we missed it, where it's like Athena says she's a fair lady, and then Blackwell like says, "Oh, you're fair, all right?" Fairly desperate.
Please don't tell me I have to press every statement.
I think no. I think you literally present the TV phone.
Okay, let's try it.
Objection!
That worked.
Well, yeah, because she showed videos. That's literally what it is. You need to prove that. What you're trying to prove is that Marlon could manipulate the Orca.
Yeah,
He
I
didn't
know.
actually
It's
say
just,
that he presented.
it's just a bit weird because there's no statement to contradict, and normally you're meant to look for a contradiction. Anyway,
I mean,
Sasha
it's
told me
an
an interesting story about Miss Summers.
Azura used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the Orca tricks. I used to help Azura take the videos on her TV phone.
Most likely Mr. Rhyme still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask you for your help?
Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it?
You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azura Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla.
Videos? I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlon.
Right, dunno. What are you up to?
You'll see in a moment if Pearls can find those videos for me.
Mr. Nick, I found some videos like you described.
You did? Thank you, Miss Faye, just as I suspected. How did Marlon Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone.
He used to call me on my cell phone.
His cell phone? Are you implying he used an app? No one uses apps in this day and age.
They use maps.
Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command.
Me? Can I do such a thing?
You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool.
Practice dummy. Alright. It goes.
I imagine she just fucking slam dunks it.
Right to the bottom.
Oh my god, big Orla.
Hello.
Big Orla.
Now I'll play the video.
Oh, this is a good one.
Always diving down, heading straight for the dummy.
Not real flesh.
Tastes like wood. I wish I would not.
What a smart girl you are, Orla. The lifesaving trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick.
I'm having, like, flashbacks to training my dog. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof.
Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off.
That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday? Is Miss Faye an Orca trainer now?
Hell yeah.
No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of the singing trick, please play that.
Certainly. Let's see. Is it this video?
Oh shit. It begins.
Okay.
Start singing the American national
That's
anthem.
rapping instead.
100 lives I'll take. 100 lives I'll break. And when I kill you, my pain is over.
Oh my, isn't she wonderful? The Swashbuckler Spectacular song.
I think it had a slightly different title.
I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about, Mr. Nick. I just had wee.
I don't know, just one word just flashed through my mind as I heard it. It was like something along the lines of survive.
It was 100.
Oh, what a lovely singing voice.
I think it was lovely.
It wasn't bad.
It was mid at best.
Why do I feel like fighting a cyclops?
By the way, how did Miss Faye give the orca these commands?
Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend Azura Summers sent him.
I mean, at that point, he just said Marlon has something on his phone other than his girlfriend. Like, uh-oh, he's cheating.
Well, to be fair, this phrase out of context is already pretty bad. They're videos of Miss Summers. That's the line, I'm joking. Issuing commands to Orla with a whistle.
Phoenix, there are children in this courtroom.
If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla.
Oh my. Anyone at all?
Even you,
Me?
Judge.
I could become an orca trainer.
Yes, I
Holy
believe so,
shit.
Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos.
Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. And attach a
No.
copy to my email.
I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here?
Alright, certainly.
Got them. Alright. I'll try playing one.
How many times are we going to play this one constantly?
So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute. There's something about that sound that bothers me.
Is it the part about mass murder? If the orca can be commanded using the video on a cell phone, then that means Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature.
Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now.
Silence!
I can rap my way out of it.
I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I concede Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Surely you admit it's a possibility. She could have easily had Norbert de Plume witness the singing and the lifesaver trick.
So he's trying to argue it was equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute.
But you can't do two tricks at once.
That's right, those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song, but the vibe was off.
You know what's really weird about the grayscale here is that because the tone of her lipstick is lost comparative to the rest of her skin, it makes it look like it's far brighter than it actually is.
The culprit made sure Mr. Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Could Sasha have shown these two tricks to a witness? She couldn't have.
No, you can't do two at once.
No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenge me to a battle. I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready.
Put your swords away, gentlemen.
My sword is evidence that the two tricks couldn't have been shown at the same time.
Whistle.
There we go. Mr. Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained.
In other words, it would be just like with a dog.
I was about to, like, contradict this, but I was about to contradict it with something that isn't true. You can lead a dog into a second...
I can't believe you're about to lie.
It would have been true based on the information I had available to me at the time.
Yeah, you're about to say that you can do one after the other, but you can't do it both.
Yeah, you can use one trick to lead into another trick, which a dog can then expect, but yeah, two tricks at the same time is very difficult.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a trick that's a prerequisite for a second one.
If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. He'll just look at you weirdly and maybe crap onto your table.
Piss on the floor in protest.
Yeah, then he'll start knocking over the... Oh, sorry. Oh, I went off track. Am I understanding it correctly?
Your Honor, do you have a dog underneath your judge bench?
Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor.
Irrelevant.
I wonder if the duck is I wonder if the judge is a dog.
Irrelevant. How does the bird
What a
laugh?
farce. So are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario?
If the creatures on Trader couldn't do it, how could I? I mean, I eat this fish.
Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it?
Boss, don't have to agree so cheerfully.
The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water.
Unlike the pool.
If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out?
Damn.
No thank you.
So Orla can't do two tricks at the same time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it. This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere.
Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at a time?
But Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing, other than being a bitch.
If it really is impossible for Orla to perform two tricks at once, then maybe either the lifesaver trick or the singing trick was... faked? Faked? Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks, but it was made to look like she performed two. Silence! Maybe? How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture?
I don't know, you're really mimicking one, so that's real conjecture right there.
Sounds like you'd better present some evidence here and fast.
Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you.
Don't worry about it, I can do it on command.
Hang on. There's more questions here, but unfortunately we're in a trial.
It is possible, I don't know what causes it, but it is possible for some actors to master the ability to sweat on command. There's at least 2 instances.
The song...
What is it? I think the most common one is the actor of the guy in American Psycho. That guy had an unusual talent for being able to sweat on command. It's something you can apparently learn to do, but I don't quite understand.
Bit of a sweaty lad.
Anyway, the song was faked.
Song.
The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked.
And on what grounds do you base your assertion that the singing
I
trick
made it the
was fake?
fuck up. Video. The DVD.
It's the TV. Oh, this one.
Yes. It may be different, but
Okay,
it basically would be, you can basically just play two different things at once.
It would be the TV phone, though,
have it
no?
on-
It would either be that or it'd be the walkie-talkie. Because the walkie-talkie was used to communicate, I believe. Because it can also be used to broadcast
Oh.
inside the aquarium.
You apparently used to broadcast on... Okay, let's try this.
I think you need to get some.
That item proves the singing trick was faked?
No, Your Honor, this piece of evidence will not prove that.
Well, isn't that fucking great, Phoenix?
Thanks.
It should.
Thanks,
It should.
Phoenix. Fucking
Well,
dick.
it's pretty neat, I guess.
In other words, this piece of evidence is a fake out. And if this evidence is a fake out, then the singing trick was a fake out as well.
Boss, I don't think that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Momentum is key at times like this.
I can hear every word you're saying, Mr. Wright.
No, you can't.
Even
You're
though
left.
in your head, like they're subtitled. Everyone can read them.
I'm still confident it was the singing trick that was fake. Sounds like he's coping.
Coping. Phoenix Wright is coping. Anyways.
Alright.
Saying the songs were different. Is there a way to... I mean, I don't know if there's a way to prove the different song.
I ask you again, Mr.
You are correct.
Out. Oh, it is the video.
I had to go and check, I will admit that as much.
This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one that was sung a year ago.
You're not metagaming now, are you, Mr. Wright?
You better not be, or I'll get the bailiffs to tackle you.
Please listen to the song and the video from a year ago sent to this cell phone. 600 men. No, I'm joking.
600 men dead, 600 men broken. Only when they were dead, or my pain dead, or whatever it was.
Yes, that is definitely off key. Yes, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier.
Yeah, for starters, there was a
Starters,
freaking...
it was in English.
Yeah, and secondly, there was a guitar backing track.
Yeah. Did you not know that the orca can play guitar?
And yet, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue a command to issue the command to Orla to sing, by having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video. The true culprit made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this. Silence! Oh, your theme is playing yada yada yada, but Mr. Plume said she heard the orga singing right in front of her. How do you
Your
claim he
theme
made her
tune?
think that?
Your theme song is trash.
How was the song recording played? I intend to explain that too, of course. What? The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using this speaker.
Attention, everyone in the room. Mr. Phoenix Wright sucks dick. That is all.
Mr. Plume heard the song while she was in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor, so visitors can hear the orca's sounds. And you claim the song was played from that speaker? How? Here's how Ryan played the song over the speaker in the visitors' corridor. Mr. Rhymes could broadcast the song and the video to the speaker by using a walkie-talkie. And he could also get Orla to do the trick by letting her hear Miss Summers' whistle signal, too.
Summers. Apparently.
He played the singing through the speaker, and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes! This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes?
Grr. Grr.
Hell yeah, or should we say Marlon Crimes? Just leave it to
Sorry.
Captain Wright's swashbuckling lawyers to win any case.
I don't remember agreeing to that name.
So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. I see we'll need to hear more from this witness.
As opposed to the other witness.
Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth.
The truth is I'm fucking starving.
You ready, Lawrence?
Oh, son of
You don't have to do it.
I'm busy eating fish. My man's hungry.
But you know what's coming.
Is he actually about to rap? So use the walkie-talkie, you say? Oh, sorry, but you're dead wrong, me bucko. It'd be impossible, says I.
What do you mean impossible?
Okay, I do not. But it might be funny if I do it, but I feel like I'd fail. I do not know how to rap.
Like I said, I can do it.
Yeah, you do the rap, you do the rap.
Alright.
I shall sing ye a little she fancy to sing ye scurvy fairy. Hark ye well.
Sorry, need to get my own Rhymes voice ready.
What's up with all these voice breaks?
Look at him go.
He's about to go ham.
The dissonant
The
Phoenix,
dissonant
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, just copy, just print screen that real quick.
When you're losing an argument on the
Print screen
internet.
that, share it for the others.
Ding.
Just put it in the Discord chat.
Oh god. I'll do it in a sec. It's copied to clipboard at the moment, so yeah. Anyway. Yo, walkie-talkie beat broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle's got no appeal. Broke before the plume on the scene. Broke before I could ever dream. Legit goof just any time, eh? But Bill sucking lawyer spitting live. That orca no, don't listen to me. Can you kill the cap? Yo, so cray.
Neat. See, he can do it, I can't.
I got stuck
Here
like
we
about
go,
halfway
here
through.
I mean, one of those rhymes. I think one of those didn't rhyme. Like, press the court record, press history real quick.
It's because I pronounced one of the words wrong. It's during cleaning time I, which is why I fucked up. But I was so focused on the pirate voice at the same time, which makes it hard.
Because of the I in lies.
Legit goof during cleaning time I. There we go. What's the one?
Bill fucking lawyers and lies. But it doesn't. Like, it's got an X. It doesn't work.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
The importance is that the sound is the same, not necessarily that the ending is like a complete match. So I can rhyme with lies depending on how it's delivered.
Okay.
It also means that some things rhyme in British English and not in American English, and vice versa. Like the SpongeBob Rip Your Pants song doesn't rhyme in British English, but that's not the point.
There's the other thing, is the fact that the second line doesn't exactly match the first. So while they use the same kind of enunciation with I and lies, you notice that the way that the way the thing is written, you don't say the second sentence the same way you say the first one.
I think I'll still take this over English Who Tells rapping.
Here we go again before that flip-flop music.
As the judge sounds physically older.
Broken. Of all the flimsy excuses, pilch sucking. That was uncalled for. Didn't even say it first.
Albert, is that you?
I've used the bathroom.
I'm back from the bathroom, and now I'm a judge.
They still haven't put him to trial because he's still on the shitter.
You probably broke it on purpose after that fact.
Arr, that be untrue, little lassie. Although I can't prove when it really was. Lucky be it for me, your lawyers be the one who have to do the proving. Bullshit.
After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it.
You know, this is basically on the this is basically on the tier of I was in the bathroom, so I couldn't do it. Sorry, Your Honor, it was past my bedtime, therefore I could not commit the crime.
Somehow I have to prove that he still could have done it.
Sorry, was that funny? God, he's still gonna rack in the middle of the thing. I mean, there was a broken one, but it's not his.
Yeah.
See,
let's take a
but
look.
before I could ever
Legit
dream.
goof
Legit
during
goof.
cleaning time. I the
Cleaning
bill
time,
sucking lawyer
aye.
spitting eyes. So he's saying that it broke during cleaning time.
Yeah, if it's, I mean, if it's this one that we got here, like,
Need to know more. You made a big blunder. What happened?
after I helped Sasha with cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me.
It does appear to be broken.
With me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way I could have done what he said.
How do you prove that it was not broke? That it was broken during cleaning time, though.
Because it wasn't nerfed before cleaning.
I didn't order any commands.
Oh, your walkie-talkie broke. Isn't that so convenient?
Wouldn't it be so inconvenient I broke your fucking face?
Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose.
Unfortunately, that burden's on us.
Miss Lawyer, none of your folks' accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof?
There you go.
I didn't think I needed proof.
If his walkie-talkie was broken, it throws a monkey wrench into my whole theory. Don't want to be your monkey wrench. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday. What?
What?
You must have already
This
been
is what
confident
you
I
do.
wouldn't be able to prove anything.
You'll never get me to read that the pox orca begins. The orca's pox? It's only been not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. The orca killed a captain, it weren't me.
So you intend to continue to claim that the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now then, right to know, what's your next move? I summon Dark Magician and... Okay,
I
Your
knew it
Honor,
was the entire time. There's the voice
I summoned
change.
Dark Magician, with no monsters left in, sorry, with no monsters left in the field, I summoned Dark Magician, declare direct attack.
Told you I was the master.
Yeah, totally.
Your Honor, I would like to examine that walkie-talkie if you don't mind.
Certainly, here you are.
Say goodbye to this evidence. Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken.
If you gave all of that command, then it couldn't have been broken at the time.
I can use a bunch of buttons that don't exist to rotate the evidence. And I can press another button that doesn't exist to examine if I notice anything of interest.
Phoenix, what are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Alright, let's just check every inch of this and don't press any weird buttons.
A, B star. Teeth.
Look at these. They look like Swiss cheese or tooth bugs.
Hey, you're right. A bite this big, I wonder if it was Orla. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks. Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday?
It was the walkie-talkie as they were used right until the death. In the middle of the show, the Arca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left 2 marks on Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget.
Rhymes said that this walkie-talkie was his. Could it be?
Not all about it, don't you agree? Time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the orca, just say Sasha, says I.
I can't do that. Now that I'm finally a lawyer again. How can I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable?
A stubborn one he be.
So now you can prove that it's not his.
Yes. Well, we can't prove it yet, but we have to press this.
No.
Are you sure it was your walkie-talkie? You could have stolen a broken walkie-talkie from somebody else.
He accused me of thievery. Let me see your proof. Well, we have proof.
All right.
So we're accusing you of piracy.
This evidence tells who you stole the walkie-talkie from.
It's
It
the walkie-talkie.
was Shipley's data.
There you go.
According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body.
Methinks the police didn't just look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't as broken, be that not right. So this walkie-talkie has nothing to do with mine. Sorry, not to do with mine, shit.
I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible that his walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence! I will not allow such leading questions, right to know. If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence.
Certainly, I plan on doing just that. Please look at these tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie.
Tooth marks. Oh yes, I see them.
The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azura Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth.
This is Miss Shipley's walkie-talkie. Then Mr. Rum's walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for. Which means he could still have used it to command the Orca after all.
And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself.
Arr!
The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley.
Well, shit. He did it. He said the thing. Think me. Arr! That's it time. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer.
What the fuck?
Rob's like, fucking die already.
Just fucking stop! What, do you still want to admit it?
This walkie-talkie be mine, says I.
Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it?
I've had many run-in with that orca myself, Arr. She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. The evidence of our fights are carved here into my body.
My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth marks, scars in your skin.
What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla?
Bullshit.
He's scarred from Orla, that's right. Them girl can put up a nasty fight. That orca bit me and left me scarred. Had a rep to protect till I went in hard. So, Mr. Lawyer, I win just being frank. And Orla, you get the plank.
No, Mr. Frank Sort is actually in prison right now.
I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim.
This man is coping real hard. And you can get quick out. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished.
Well, I guess I'm forgetting about the today.
You skipped the line, so...
This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. I didn't skip it. I heard you fuck up and then accidentally, like, hopped. Thinking that you said it correctly.
Mr. Wright, I found something interesting.
Is it all the
This
fuck
video
ups
of
that
a
have
cat
happened?
went viral. Oh.
Sorry, was that sorry?
This video of a cat went viral.
Oh, shit.
Now for something interesting related to the case. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them?
Funny? Funny how?
Something's different about them compared to the other tooth marks we've seen.
The only ones I remember are the ones on the practice dummy.
It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything.
Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small.
Is it the
I
funny
can
time?
figure out what's different about the bite marks. Maybe I can somehow prove Rhymes' walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. Big Phoenix! You can turn everything around right here and now!
We just
Okay,
have to prove that
I know
they
it's
like
funny
when the
time.
bite marks cut through the skin. Something.
Time to review the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and a walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Azura Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie proves it belongs to the victim?
Tooth marks.
Probably be the victim's fingerprints, wouldn't it?
No, he said he wiped it clean.
Oh, shit. Well, in that case.
It's because what's going to happen is we're going to prove there's two walkers, basically.
We have two pieces of evidence with two marks on the walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about these two pieces of evidence? The tooth marks are different.
The colours. What colour? They're holes.
When I look closely, I see two different bite mark patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla's that had two different variations? The show song.
Sure.
A year ago, the Orca's song and teeth marks were different from what they are now. What could be the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that the Orca's tooth marks and song were different a year ago?
New chief grew in.
It was a different Orca.
I can't believe there are two different
I'm
orcas.
starting to think. There are two different Orcas. The one a year ago, and Orla now. And if the Orca a year ago wasn't Orla, means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Angie.
Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought. Is everything okay? Do I need to call an ambulance?
I just realized something astonishing, Your Honor. Your face is what's astonishing, right to know. That
Leave it
sounds
for another room.
that sounds significantly more romantic than I intended it. Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Get the fuck out of here. Now get on with the case.
Depicted me flirting with myself.
I think my granddaughter's going to write fan fiction about this. I hope she doesn't watch the case.
Oh, big deal. My granddaughter has a dog named Phoenix. So does that make you her fiance? She's only 5.
What is this astonishing thing you realized?
Until just now, I thought an orca at Ship Shape Aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be two Aura Shipleys.
Yeah, what?
But that's impossible!
I know, it makes kind of sense.
Whack! Order! Order in the... Shut up!
Black is back!
Explain yourself! What is the basis for this preposterous claim?
The Orca's show song a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the ones... I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca.
I thought it was a different once, actually.
Two different orcas, two different songs. It explains the show I cannot word. Right.
It's kind of like a fucking thing. Whatever it is.
A fucking thing.
Tongue twister.
Right. Anyway,
Would you like to
two
buy
different
that for
orcas.
$10?
Two different songs. It explains the show song contradiction.
What be the spilled water took? I don't understand.
I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lies.
You claim that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. The 2 different bite mark patterns on the walkie-talkies and on the dummy proves this.
What? 2 different patterns, you see?
Silence! While I will concede that there is a possibility that 2 different orcas exist, bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I want more conclusive evidence. You can't just... What? It's the judge to decide whether or not it's conclusive, you fuck. Alright, I'll show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than bite mark patterns, does he? Yorka a year ago and Orla have different thongs and different teeth. Don't I have 2 videos on hand that can be used to compare these differences? I will now submit 2 videos with which the different songs and teeth can be compared.
A TV bird and swashbuckler.
Take that!
And here is the other.
Same one. That's it.
Please compare these 2 videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the 2 orcas are singing 2 different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the 2 orcas' teeth.
How exactly do you claim their teeth are different?
Let's look for shots in the 2 videos where the orcas' teeth are shown.
I don't see a shot in here.
This is Orla in the recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth.
What a healthy smile she has. I'm a bit envious.
Well, talking about teeth, I'm gonna lose it.
Next, let's take a look at the TV video from a year ago. Just as I thought, their teeth are different.
Oh, I believe this smile looks a little different from the one we saw a moment ago.
As you can see, the orca from a year ago has 1 tooth that's broken off. If the teeth are different, then...
I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna sorry.
Yes, if the teeth are different, they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all teeth intact. And on the walkie-talkie, you can see that 1 tooth is missing from the pattern.
Ah, I see it. Just like the smile of the orca in the last year's video.
The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca.
2 different orcas? I can't believe it.
The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And the only person who could have stolen it is... the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes!
Ah, shit, it's time. Hey, it's back. Oh, you got it all wrong. It'd be all the fault of that orca.
The damn whale.
Whoa. Huh? Arr. You got it all wrong.
Who opened the window?
Blimey. It'd be the orca's fault. This can't be. Ah.
I knew we shouldn't have held the trail in Florida.
I told you not to break the law,
Florida
but you
man
weren't
drowns.
compliant. If I had to guess, you're heading for jail.
Florida man drowns in the middle of dry land. So again, I'm too weak to help anybody. Well, shit.
Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Aura Shipley. Sasha Buckler.
Yes, Captain Judge?
Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there 2 different orcas?
The secret that Shipshade Aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's song. He hinted it would be a clue.
Yeah, apologies if I had to take over Christopher Walken for a bit.
Rubber.
Binks is right. The one we call Orla is the second Aura Shipley. There actually used to be 2 orcas at Ship Shape Aquarium. I used to call the first Aura Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Ola are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shoal. The Ola was in bad shape, and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep him on at the Ship Shape Aquarium.
Why didn't you say anything about there being 2 orcas?
Why didn't you ask?
Well, because after the accident a year ago, Aura was put down.
What? Aura is dead.
Yeah, the Central Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently the captain of the ship's doctor begged them. He put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Aura in the pirate show as Aura Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Aura's death until the time was right.
What a surprising and complex tale. Did the Ship Shape Aquarium employees know about the incident?
No, just a select few of us.
Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it?
Of course not. How would I?
Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Orla from the start?
No.
Oh, he's not talking pirate anymore. Shit.
Now you gotta go back to his other voice.
I don't know what his other voice was.
I don't know. I think his other voice was just Alex's normal voice.
Yeah.
I can't do Alex's voice. How do I do that?
You don't have to emulate Alex's voice, just give a voice that you feel is fitting.
I am literally drawing on the blank here. 1 sec. Yeah. I plan to do it during the killing, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life was in danger. Sasha trusted that orca, just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azura, so I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty.
Yeah, he said duty.
Duty. I put in my strength so I'm ready to kill the orca. I even fought with sharks. But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the orca.
And that is why you killed Jack Shipley. Ah, now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense. Report from the crime lab? Oh, sorry. Ippy's hit. What am I doing?
I've been here for the last fucking 3 minutes.
It's not about that, it's the fact that I was going into a flow, and the flow has
You
been
can
broken.
keep going if you want. I don't give a shit.
No, you do it.
Report from the crime lab. The lab that has crimes.
It's the crime lab.
In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes's handprint.
His handprint?
I didn't know how it fit in with the case until I heard Rhymes's story just now. Now we can imagine the reason for it being there. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought with the victim over the orca. Wait, I'm sorry. He knew that Rhymes had a handprint on the fucking thing, which is evidence that could potentially... That's fucking Brady material, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Fucking Blackwell.
What's material?
Brady material is... So, if... At least in America, which this is set because it's Los Angeles, there is a concept known as Brady
California.
material, which is... Pretty sure it's LA.
Eat your hamburgers, Paulo.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. Anyway, so there's a concept known as Brady material, which is basically, if the prosecutor is sitting on evidence that absolves the defendant of the guilt, they are expected... In fact, no, they are not expected. They have to hand that over to the defense. To withhold it is a Brady violation and could get them disbarred. And also, I'm pretty sure that all they can apply sanctions to the police as well. And the
It's fine,
prosecutors
he's in
also
jail.
for it.
What they're gonna do?
My point. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Or-
Jail him again?
Yeah, tell me again. Try it, loser.
But my point is that he was sitting on something that was definitely good for Sasha and simply chose not to present it. Dick.
Yep.
And he's meant to be one of the good ones.
Yep.
Fucking.
Yep. I think you should. Did you say it just came back from the cryo, or it came back from kind of a while back? Because if it just came back,
Let's take a look. He just says the report from the crime lab. He didn't say when he received it.
okay. So yeah, then he has no defense, I guess. Continue.
Okay.
Remember made during the struggle.
I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty.
Okay.
I'm the one who killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict.
You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide. To hell. Get on with the verdict, your baldness.
Bit extreme, but okay. It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an orca as the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha saved. Walter's going to be so happy.
Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. But I still have this strange and nagging feeling.
Because this is an Ace Attorney game.
And nothing can be this simple.
Rhyme's handprint on the victim's right
Back in a second.
wrist. Is it really the result of a deadly struggle over the orca? I can't shake the feeling. The handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler.
Yes. Hold it.
But we just... come on, I want to go home.
Going nowheres. Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
You know what's
I'd
funny?
like to
He
further
literally.
explore.
Sorry. You go.
Okay. I'd like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just submitted.
Like, you know what's funny? Is like I'm pretty sure like he literally could have done this after the verdict because it changes nothing.
Yeah, it would have come up in a new trial. But Phoenix might
Yeah.
not have been in the defense, so I think he's trying to add it to the record.
I guess so.
Like, can't you not, like, couldn't it be counted as not, as, like, trying to try him for something that's already been fixed, like, done?
Double jeopardy.
Man.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, no, because
Marlon isn't the one on trial.
because it's just adding more, it's adding more information to an already established thing, so, that's fine. Phoenix is just stupid.
But what complaint could you have? You're about to get your not guilty verdict.
See no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright.
I certainly see no reason to prolong your face.
Your Honor, he doesn't know the entire truth of this case. So until we find it out, you're going nowhere.
I don't care for the entire truth. I want to go home.
I don't care for your magic tricks, right?
It's a natural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. I think it was the result of a fight between two men.
Oh my.
Not the result of a fight.
Then what do you suggest it was?
Magic.
Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember that evidence we found at the show stage?
That was Phoenix.
That was the wrong person.
It's fine. Everyone gets to be Phoenix now.
Yeah.
He has
Everyone's
also
Phoenix.
become the hive mind.
Phoenix
Dr.
Hive.
Waluigi, is that you?
Athena Wright, attorney at something.
Honey at bitches.
And just go to the next one. It's already right.
The goddess of a lack of wisdom.
You're a lack of wisdom.
Not reading the script. Evidence? What evidence? Why am I talking to myself?
Dina, your impression of me is great, but let me keep talking here. The mysterious mark may be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence to expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint.
Ladder.
Random Rhymes would find a very unusual set of handprints at the show stage.
In what way were they unusual?
They were right-handed prints on the left side of the ladder.
Maybe he was climbing the ladder upside down on the water. Who knows?
They were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the print, it would look like this. There, a spooky ghost hand.
It looks like the ladder is being grasped from above by a ghost.
By the green giant.
Exactly, Your Honor. We're dealing with ghost.
You don't stand a ghost of a shell.
We don't need a legal team, we need the mystery team.
I don't need to live with him. I was about to get sued making that noise.
The handprint on the victim's right wrist shows they will have a powerful grip. Got that strong grip.
Does he have Kung Fu action grip?
Yes.
Hey, do we have Kung Fu grip?
Kung Fu action. That's Kung Fu
Merlin
action
Grimes
grip.
grasps the show
Shay
stage ladder with a unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position,
Gripping the victim's wrist.
Then he must have been.
It means Mr. Rhymes was actually.
that's right. I'm right. We coupled their natural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints.
Question change.
Long live the king. We see the Merlin Grimes is trying to save the victim's life or kill him.
Hang on.
Have you not seen Lion King, Your Honor?
But that can't be.
Long
It's-
live the king.
Impossible.
It only has Mr. Rhymes himself.
Yeah.
Mr. Rhymes want to hear the truth directly from you.
I'm gonna hand it to you, Mr. Lord. You got skills.
Pay the bills?
Why? Why don't you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die.
And then I pulled out my gun.
So, is what the defense claiming true?
Captain, he found out I drained the Showstone's pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then, he slipped. He ran by the pool. That's like the first rule of poolside. You don't run by the pool. Captain, give me a left hand. Who the fuck is Shipley?
not strong enough.
He has a line.
Yeah, I think
I wanna do it.
Oh, if you go.
Give you go.
No, Merlin. You'll fall too.
Can't believe it. Ghost Napper.
It's Mr. Krabs.
I am Krabs. Forgive me, Marlin. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But please don't blame the fucking whale. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's, and not yours.
Also, don't tell them the Krabby Patty formula.
Hey,
Don't tell them my formula.
Captain!
Snake.
Why didn't you just grab the fucking ladder?
So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental.
He ran by the pool. You never
You-
run by the pool.
You're trying to tell me he slipped, fell, got mauled by an orca, got shot in the head on accident.
And fought
Yes.
with an inanimate piece of plankton. Over
Yeah.
a burger recipe?
Yes.
I-
May I see it?
Why
No.
did you say so? Why did you tell us that you didn't kill the victim?
Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty.
Oh, it's this thing called the U.S. Constitution.
Captain died because of me. And then on top of it all, I used his body to bring Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it with my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Zora's death.
Mr. Rhymes, did you at least save the Krabby Patty secret formula?
No, I didn't.
Fuck. Ravioli, give me the formula only doesn't exist in this universe.
I
Mr.
probably
Rhymes,
think it's actually plankton.
Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. And even the first Orla Shipley was responsible for her dying. Or Aura. Of her own accord was trying to save Miss Summer's life.
I don't think this is gonna help, to be honest.
What? What are you talking about? As I get the wrong, I go quiet for a second then.
Zora Summers suffered from cringe.
Holy shit!
Shit.
Did you know over 600 people die from cringe?
I was
It's
not
a whole lot.
expecting the
It's
cringe.
more than my phone code.
But she didn't tell anyone. She preferred it the pirate way anyways. She had a cringe attack and died before anyone could save her. Or if she didn't think Oro attacked her, there's nothing to avenge.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't make the
Good
situation
point.
better.
No way.
The guy genuinely
condition.
believed.
She never said a word about it.
The guy genuinely believed an orca accidentally killed his girlfriend, right?
To the point where
When-
he wanted to get revenge for it.
Yeah, to the point where he wanted to get revenge for it. Got a job at the same place, waited until a year later, made a plan to try and kill it, only to discover that one, it's not the same fucking orca, and two, the first orca didn't do it anyway. And in the midst of attempting to kill the orca, he killed the he didn't kill the captain, but he caused the captain to die. That's
Yeah.
at least manslaughter. I think gross negligence or something.
I think it's gross. He says it's not manslaughter because he didn't do anything actually damaging because
gross
technically Shipley
negligence.
killed him.
Gross negligence is a type of manslaughter.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a low count because the thing was he never. Because the reason he died was because he ran and slipped. Because the first rule of pool safety: don't run by the pool.
Cause and
Don't
effect,
hit
they
me.
would take into account the fact that the only reason he even started running was because Rhymes drained the pool in an attempt to kill an orca.
I mean, don't you?
I mean, but that's the same thing as if, like if we were working there, you were the captain, I was Marlon, and I, without wanting to kill the orc, accidentally did something to do the thing, and then your ass going, no, you're not supposed to do that, ran and slipped, and then you fucking fell to your death, like, it could still not count, but I don't know, it's weird, laws are weird.
Anyways,
Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her.
so I wants to get revenge all this time for nothing.
Exactly.
Wait, so am I hearing this right? Rhymes' motivation. Cast you, whale!
I hereby vow.
You will rue this day. Solid of skin you might be, foul orca.
I'll written the walkie-talkie.
But I'll
So
written
neither case
withhold
was
your glutton walkie-talkie.
With a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Thousands of years we lay here dormant.
Anyway, sorry, George, go.
So neither case was murdered, not a year ago, and not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated.
Okay, so he is actually going to get sanctioned for this bullshit. Good.
Yeah, I think it does happen. Marlon, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Or and I and everybody will be waiting for you.
You still have to give me that Krabby Patty sticker formula, Mr. Rhymes.
I told you, I don't have it.
I'll get it out of you one way or another. Live your life and never give up for the sake of those who are gone as well.
At the end of the series, you just hear Phoenix go, crabs!
I'll get you, crabs. I promise to make up for what I've done. Even if it takes me my whole life. Mr. Wright. Sasha. Thank you.
There is no
Can't tell if he's
confetti.
caked up or he just has something really big behind him.
So he's got
that was
a,
a waste of my time.
he's got a draped like thing.
Mm.
I have seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this.
Oops.
I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I'm pretty sure you're cheating at this point, either that or the protagonist of some kind of text-based game. I think all of
You
this
fool.
excitement...
It's because I went into maximum overdrive.
I think all this type of excitement has taken a few years off my life, and I didn't have many left anyway.
I was about to say, hold on.
But I'm still going to sue you for dirt damage.
A praise or a diss?
From a diss track.
Take it as you will. Now then, the court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler,
Totes.
cringe.
Guilty.
A waste of time. This whole case was pointless. No
That,
one was
the-
murdered.
that angle looks weird.
Why the confetti? Someone's going to have to clean this up. Oh, okay.
None of
Not
these
it.
are
I mean-
my color.
Court is now adjourned. Coffee break. Whack.
Hello, bitches.
Fulbright, why are you taking me back to prison? No, no!
Wait a second, this isn't the courtroom.
Wait, so Blackwell just wants to draw out cases as much as he can so he can get as much time out of prison as possible.
Yeah, he even gets to go on walks.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you for all your help today, Pearls.
God, what happened to your voice? It's weird. Yeah, all I did was have fun with Orla.
Aye. No blood today.
You get to live, do now. Ola, I'm back. Oh, how I missed you, girl.
Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great.
Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Ola and I are both really grateful. I will now send out me gratitude for this performance, sorry.
Alright, shit.
Christopher Walken.
This orc lover, you think you'd better take care of your health first?
You do it. You don't take care of your health. I'll swear, I'll beat it into you. Oh, yeah.
I'll get the real rifle, and then you'll see what happens.
I'll get the chair, and I'll break you like a Kit Kat bar.
See, Rob, I told you a long time ago, everyone's Christopher Walken.
Sorry, it's too fun to do.
You see?
It's too fun. Alright, fine. I promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to worry about me after all.
Good. I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy. Mr. Lawyer. Just had to blab every single one of the aquarium's secret, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Dr. Crab.
I'm sorry, Dr. Crab, but you can suck a fat one.
I will
Clarify
find you,
what?
and I will kill you.
Don't wake
For
up,
I
I'll
am
do it.
crabbing walking.
I have a sniper in my hair, and also in my basement.
And a Ted of the torpedo variety. That's alright, I'm glad.
It was
I'll
kind
let
of
you
hard
off
to
this
tell.
once.
Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal TED system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That rare lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame.
I'm sure the entire prison population also thinks so.
Is that just going to look into getting the law changed?
So it is Edgeworth in a skin suit.
I don't know what you're on about, right?
Well,
Nothing has more power than a Karen.
She sure is a powerhouse.
There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? You don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down in my calendar?
Oh, you mean meet the captain of the Orca Pool at 7 a.m.?
That note meant the orca pool of the submarine aquarium, not ship shapes.
What? How are you supposed to meet there?
Space Marines.
Jack and I visited the submarine aquarium once a month. Any idea why, Mr. Wright?
Corporate
Wow, doing it,
espionage.
Mr. Ryan.
To get dolphin therapy treatment?
Are you fucking stupid?
You're some special kind of stupid, aren't you?
You're a real special snowflake.
Jake and I were against putting the orca down from the start.
What? You mean?
Exactly. We just pretended to put the first ore Shipley down. The submarine aquarium is harboring her for us now.
What? Well, so that talk about the large amounts of money you were paying them.
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium.
Can't believe she killed George.
You shot George dead. That's the line redundant. I don't know if that was intentional, George, but well, fine.
And I disconnect from live.
Oh,
You did it at the perfect time, holy fuck!
Did you actually disconnect, George?
Yeah.
Oh, that was perfect, George, because you fired the gun, and then you went off, and you stopped talking.
Oh.
It makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
No, they can't do the line anymore, George is dead.
The plume just
Let's skip
fucking
it.
kills the plume. George.
Yeah, sorry, George, Rob, see the line. He can't say the line.
Oh god.
You were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Goddamn.
He was fat as fuck.
Now it's been proven she was innocent all along. I think we can bring her back soon. Till then, keep it under your hat, okay?
I don't wear a hat.
I will find you and I will bitch slap you.
Well, it sounds like, you better be doing a good job or I'm gonna have to punch a bitch.
What was he telling you about?
Oh, nothing much.
Shit, fish shit.
Is Herb and Crab gonna have to slap a bitch?
By the way, Orla wants you to give her a little wants to give you that Orla wants you to give her a little celebratory prize.
And she told you that in full plain English, did she?
Yeah, wait, hang on. When the time comes, stay away from SeaWorld. When we take revenge on the surface, you'll be the last.
Right.
Some idiot
When
was
Orla
talking
told you not to come to the aquarium, you don't come to the aquarium.
Don't come to the aquarium tomorrow.
Anna specifically requests that you give to her, Phoenix.
Alright, fine. Let's see. What can I give her?
Fish.
A fish she's been carrying for fucking weeks.
Orla, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict.
A tiny fish for an orca.
I accept your pathetic tribute, human.
Lick.
Kinky.
As Phoenix Wright
Randy
also
fell
dies.
to his death and died. Oh my, aren't you lucky?
That's Ola's best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Now you're going to jail for bestiality.
What?
Your flesh
Jesus.
is awful. Oh, Ola, I want to be next.
In jail?
Lawrence has made that way more awkward than it needed to be.
Sorry, was that sorry, George?
You made that way more awkward than it needed to be. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own. As a lawyer. What do you mean a fucking
A few months later.
I make the weirdest jokes. Is this the first time I've actually been outside the aquarium?
At an undisclosed date and time.
Been a while since I visited Shipshape Aquarium, and I do not remember this epilogue, and why do I have control? What the fuck is happening?
Oida.
Now that Sasha has recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I'll wander around a bit.
Ah, a waste of my time. Ah, Phoenix, I hope you enjoyed the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go.
I'm sure I'll enjoy... Wait a minute. Did you say orcas? As in, plural? More than one? Maizuno?
Yep, let me show you.
Oh god, my ears.
Sweet.
What? 2 Orlas! Don't tell me!
Yeah, you caught it. Aura shipped it the first of returns of Shipshape Aquarium. And now they share the same tool, so now there's less space. We be the free pirate sisters are. We be out to prove evil scallywag league, led by Red Stash and Giant Octopus.
Well, I don't want to get in the way of their rehearsal. Guess I'd better go.
Oh yeah, because it's basically the credit sequence, but for this.
Well, isn't it me? Alive! Didn't expect that, did you?
Unfortunately I died, but I lived.
Come for my book signing, hmm?
Well, Mr. Plume, there's a book signing?
Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Shit Shack Emporium. Don't pull the plug.
Shit Shack Emporium.
Yep, my first misreading of it. The book signing will be held here in this room, after all. The vet owes me a favor.
Yes, she got them to approve the use of the TED. I'm grateful, I guess. I don't know. Why is she coming to my lab to bother me every single day?
I ship it.
Get the fuck out! No, wait, I'm sorry.
My next work will be titled Sniper, the Penguin Leaves the Nest.
Ah! Yeah. Stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by coughing females?
Gee, Dr. Crap gives all the ladies. Guess I'll
He's
leave them
gets all
to
the
it.
bitches.
Oops, almost time for the show.
Man, I can't believe he gets more bitches than Winston Payne.
God.
My voice just went 3 different ways there. Jesus Christ.
What?
1 second, let me drink. Bin Daddy, Polly and Athena already went in.
While we're waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls.
By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show.
A certain someone. I wonder who it could be.
Oh, the show's just about to start.
Alright, let's go to the show stage then. Oh god!
Oh shit. Oh god, who does Apollo?
I guess
I mean, I
I'll...
can do it.
If you
go on.
go.
I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright.
You sound weird.
I can't believe I get to be in the epilogue too. I'm so happy. I want to dive in the pool.
You better
Don't
not.
die in the
I
pool.
think they call security. And then an ambulance.
You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena. But Red Stash is the best swim of all.
Huh? Who have you got playing Red Stash's role? I believe this is
Sasha,
Rose.
or and all are ready to go.
Hey, I know that voice.
Yeah, you know it. Marlon's back and is playing the role of Red Stash. It's been an all swashbuckler spectacular. Hope you enjoyed me, buckos.
I'm gonna
And
leave
everyone
him
just
for
cheers
this.
randomly before the show starts.
Fucking hell with me. You just wanted to play it just so you could say that.
Say what?
Exactly.
Oh,
I just wanted to say that you wanted to leave it a
So,
couple of...
our pirates set sail for bluer
She's
seas
talking.
under a sunnier sky.
Who said that?
Phoenix.
As for me,
Who's this loser?
I set foot into the world of
I mean,
law
his voice
once
actor
more
does
as
change
a
every 5
full-time
minutes. It doesn't
lawyer.
make sense.
Yeah. So slow. We get it. That's a
I
badge.
can't believe the game thought I was so shit it voiced my line for me. We'll see you
Wait, is
guys
this the end of
next
the game?
time. No, this is the end of the case. But,
The special case. We got the major important case.
yeah.
coming up.
We'll see you guys next
That's
time
fair.
on Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies. Bye-bye.